Hello lovely friends, how are you all doing today? I hope you're well. This is just a super quick update because I've got some videos I've already filmed and they'll be coming out over the next few days. Great. But I'm not sure how the next few weeks are going to pan out in terms of my stuff on Facebook, stuff on video, what have you, because I'm really sorry to say that today my great aunt Teapot, my beloved great aunt Teapot, died. Now listen, let's just get things clear right from the outset. I'm not putting this on YouTube for sympathy, pity, numbers, what have you, just purely as a way of communicating that I really don't know how the next few weeks are going to go, what's going to happen as I deal with things, not just emotions, but practical matters. And also because I know, over the years, ever since I started my channel, I have talked about her from time to time because she's been a huge part of my life, both physical in terms of being there, being with her, managing her cares, and also in the last couple of years, even though I've had carers in with her, she is still was pretty much my first thought when I wake up every day. How is Aunty Teapot? What do I need to do for her today? How are her cares going? What have you. So yeah, over the years I have talked about her. I mean, what a bonkers, formidable woman she was. It's my privilege to have been part of her life. It really has been. In body, she's gone. In spirit, never. I've always thought I was quite stubborn, independent, all those things. But the more time I spent, especially in the last 10 years, the more time I spent with my great aunt Teapot, the more I realised, sorry, I'm not making sense, but the more I realised that stubborn, I ain't got anything on her. Independent, I don't even know the meaning of it compared with her. So, yeah, we had a great time. It was always my privilege to spend time with her and to be so hugely involved with her in these last 10 years especially. I am going to miss her physical presence, of course I am. Those naughty, naughty twinkly eyes of hers, baby blue but with a really naughty twinkle to them. So yes, it's all a bit of a, it's weird, isn't it? I was about to say it's a bit of a shock. In 2 months' time, she would have been 101. So it's not a shock. It's not a shock that someone of her age has died. It's something I've been expecting for years and years and years. The great thing, the really great thing is that both my great aunt and I converse, and neither of us are squeamish about any subject. So we've been really frank with each other over the years. Her wishes, my wishes, blah, blah, blah. So I've known for a long time exactly what she wants, both in her life and in her last few days. I knew how she wanted things to go. And in her death, I know what she wants. So that's great. I'm really, really glad that the pair of us are, she's going to be for a while, so frank about these things. There's a lesson in that for all of us, is have those conversations while you can. Be open about things. Talk about your wishes, not just for your death, but wishes for your final years. So yes, I know exactly what she wants, and now I have to make sure it happens, and I will do. So yes, bit of a shock, except it's not, but it is. I will deal with it in my own way. Probably I will be like a yin and yang person. There'll be half of me which is going to be a blubbering mess, a pathetic blubbering mess, and the other half of me will be like when I have my nurse head on and I'm very practical and, you know, let's get things sorted and dealt with in terms of the rest of the family as well. So yes, this is just a really, really quick update. Not, like I said, if any of the trolls are watching, God help me if they are. I mean, you know, seriously, this is not the time. But just to say, this isn't about, you know, a pity party or anything. It's just to say, I don't know what's going to happen over the next few weeks. I've never dealt with this in terms of, you know, I've had other members of family die, but I've not been the one that's been in charge of everything. So I don't know what that's going to mean in terms of, you know, my time, emotions, how that's going to pan out. So we'll say, hello, this is where we're at today. There will be I think there's about 3 videos I've already taped that can come out over the next few days. If I don't respond to comments, you know why. If I'm quiet on Facebook, you'll know why. Just get through this initial stage and then we'll get back on with things, because that's exactly what Teapot would do. You know, she was very much stuff and nonsense, poppycock and balderdash. That's one of her favourite phrases, poppycock and balderdash. If anyone is making a fuss of something, if anyone's being dramatic about something, she didn't suffer fools gladly, I can tell you that much. Would see straight through anyone's kind of drama facade. Yeah, I am proud to be her great niece. Proud to have known her, and you know what? I think I've got some of her genes in the kind of the stubbornness and all that. Anyway, look, I'm about to waffle. I don't want to waffle. So yes, bear with me in the next couple of weeks if I'm not as communicative as normal. But at some point in the coming weeks, I will once again be channeling my inner Teapot, which is all about independence, feistiness, naughtiness, having a twinkle, having a joie de vivre. You know, even literally every spring, it changed last year because of COVID, but every spring, even to her 99th year, every spring she would sit me down, make me sit down because she's worried about my knees, and we'd go through the seed catalogues together, and she would start ticking all the seeds she wanted. I'm talking vegetable seeds. And she would come up with this list, and I'd say, Aunty Teapot, we don't have the space to grow all that. So yeah, you know, every spring she looked forward to growing her own veggies or getting me to grow them. So yes, very soon I shall be over this initial stage, and I will be channeling my inner Teapot and getting on with sowing a whole lot of vegetables to have another garden for another year, which is exactly what she would do every year. So I'm going to say cheerio, like I say, just really quickie, and normal service will resume soon, I hope. In the meantime, please, all of you, take care of yourselves, and I'm going to have a dab. I wasn't meaning to have a dab, but I've got a clean hanky. You know what? Maybe sow a seed, and as you sow it, think of Aunty Teapot and all those formidable, independent women of her generation who overcame goodness knows what through life and just kept plowing on and on and on and being amazing. Cheers to them. I don't have a glass, but yeah, cheers to them. I will see you all again soon, I hope, in some form or other. But until then, yeah, take care of yourselves and sow some seeds in memory of a loved one. Bye for now.